You might have thought that Levski Sofia would be the Bulgarian equivalent of Levski Town or City or United or even Athletic Villa or Orient, but no, Levski Sofia are named after a person, after a man. I don't think I've come across a football club named after a person before. It's fascinating to me. And he was a good person to name a club after. He was a revolutionary hero in Bulgaria, is still a national hero in Bulgaria. One TV poll had him as the most popular man in Bulgaria of all time. And it's because he fought for Bulgaria's independence against the Ottoman Empire way back in 1873 and was executed for what he did by the Ottomans, aged just 35. And so when the founders of this club of Levski Sofia met in 1914 to create the club, they actively wanted a name that avoided the foreign influence which had been in Bulgaria for so long, and so they picked Levski. But Levski isn't a particularly Bulgarian word, and it actually comes from Serbian, from the Serbs who he fought with, who were so impressed with his fighting skills that they described him as lion-like Levski, and so he adopted the name as his surname. But Levski sums up Bulgarian independence, so much so that it got the club into trouble later on. When the communists took over, the club were forcibly renamed Dinamo Sofia, then forcibly merged with another club, Spartak in Sofia, and then they were called something else entirely, Vitosha, the name of the mountain next to the Bulgarian capital of Sofia. That was after some fan trouble in the 1980s. The regime basically thinking that the club's revolutionary name wasn't exactly inspiring peace with its followers. Well, Bulgaria got its independence soon after, and the club got its name back, Levski Sofia. As for other clubs named after individuals, well, it is very rare. I hadn't come across any, couldn't find that many, but there is another in Bulgaria. You don't have to look very far, and it's Botev, who are named after a revolutionary poet, a friend of Levski, someone who wrote about Levski and who was around at the very same time. And I guess the question to end with is, who would you name a club after in your country?